Good morning, people. I didn't put delay, so um, I didn't click it, so I'll write it on chat. Yesterday I played 7 hours. I played 7 hours, and the people could see my hands because put the delay just to 2 minutes, and a lot of people contact me here on chat saying they can see my hands. So not the greatest thing to be at, and okay, falling here again, donk. But now we are with a 4 minutes delay, and I think it will be better. I just think I need to learn from everything. Okay, let's have a good session now to be prepared for the session that we will have at 10 o'clock like yesterday. So this is just like I want to make like morning stream just to feel a little better because I really felt like a shit yesterday. And million things cross my mind. Maybe I need to like tighten up ranges until I get the hands, many stuff like that. But we will see how it will go. We're tributing, and also I think it's much better for me to play two tables. Okay, like this. One third here. Okay. Hmm. Checking here. I'm gonna shove. Ace queen is betting turn. So I think with aces we can check the turn here, and when he check behind, I think he's betting like ace queen probably, jack x also, and I think he'll have like king queen, maybe king king queen. So what he could call there? One third here, maybe hands like queen ten suited, hands like because he folded immediately. I think he would like at least think about it with a hand like king, queens with queens also if he has queens. So what he had like nines maybe. I don't know. We're calling here tens. Maybe nines. Okay. This guy called the tribet. It seems to happening a lot. Really, really bad here. And ace. Let's see what will happen. Think this guy will have more aces than he will have. Okay, folded. I'm gonna raise here. And this guy just calls. Hmm. Checking here. And we are against the pot size bet. This guy donked, we raised, and he called. It feels like a flush here. It feels like a flush here, and he can probably have like always call with the ace of spade type of hands, like ace 10 of spades, ace 5, ace deuce of spade. I don't think he's betting like hands like ace 3 with the pot on the turn. So, and like bluffs that he can have is king queen, but is he gonna really call king queen here? Maybe we can fold the turn here. Maybe we can fold the turn immediately. Again, no reads, again, nothing. So annoying. I think we can fold the turn, to be honest, now. Uh, because he just doesn't have bluffs in that spot, especially when he's betting the turn. Thank you, Pio Trek. Thank you. I'll try. Okay. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna like rep Queen X or like 7X with a smaller size. Really gross with the jacks with the three-way pot. I'm not betting like one third here. I'm multi-way. I'm gonna bet half of the pot, and let's see what will happen. Okay, like this. This is a fold. Okay, I'm gonna bet for protection here. Okay, 10-3 fold. King 10, we're gonna call. I think we wanna bet small here. We'll have like 7 8s here, 6s. I'm gonna bet like this. Okay. I think we can bet like sixes here. I thought that we can bet like hand like sixes, sevens with that small of the size. I think that his range is like weak, probably like 5x and deuces, threes and fours, so that's why I choose the smaller size. Okay. Hello Magic Orange, I am live again. Yes, I felt like really bad. I need to play. I need to play like maybe an hour. It will be okay. Hour and a half. I was just not. I didn't sleep well, so I just felt really bad and I needed to play. Okay. We'll see. We'll be again live today at the standard time. Okay. So that's okay. And also, I was really mad because I should have put the delay as it should be. Murtaf told me that it needs to be 4 minutes, but I just slipped my mind because it's like much better when it's like shorter delay. We can like talk and we can like interact, and I can like without losing a thought. But when it's like I slept like few hours, but what I'm trying to say is that when the delay is like this, like 4 minutes, it's so hard to interact. I mean, but it just needs to be like this. So again, we don't have anything about. Okay, look at this. Okay, until we get rid. The problem is it's hard to play. I think this is a call, but it's hard to play when when we don't know anything here. But I think this is like too strong to be too strong to be folding. And now delay bet, and we just don't know now the range. Uh, what his delay is. I mean, he's obviously wrapping a6 here, so and he's not like betting here. I don't hands like kings. Okay, I agree, not Katie. We're gonna do it today after the stream. Today after the stream, it's I think it's okay. Okay, I'll call here. Okay, folding. I just think when we're gonna get that sample. That's the only thing in my mind because now it seems like the pool is different because we don't have stats on most of them at all. Okay, big blind versus middle position. Here we fold, and he donked here. Like just look at this play. I mean, he donked at eights there, and he gets like the flush. So bad. Nick Nevim. Okay. Okay, fold here. Thank you, Komarac. Thank you. We'll be live today at 10 p.m. Okay. You know the feeling when you have bad session. I mean, you just can't wait to play again. Okay. We are calling a lot of four bets, so we're gonna keep call them. I'm gonna shove here. And again, it seems like we were bluffed. I sent a message to Komarts today before this stream. We are talking about it. We're gonna arrange it. We're gonna discuss the terms and arrange it. Okay. But I think that Komarats is like probably not gonna bet because we had like a real bad session. I think that's the reason because we are friends and I think that's the reason. But I want to prove that we can get out of this, that we can get out of bad session about maybe not the greatest place and against cutoff I'm tributing some of the AJAX here. So I'm gonna bet 1/3. Thank you, Komarats. Really nice to hear that. And that's exactly what I thought. That why won't you make a bet? Because you want me to perform well and not bad. So thank you. Okay, seems like something has stopped here. Okay. Hmm. It seems like the everything has stopped. Okay, we are back here. And maybe I was like little cocky yesterday. Like I was immediately tell wanna bet. I think maybe I got punished for it, but Komarats, you showed a class here. I was a little cocky because like I was probably a little bit tilted that things are not going well. So I was like going, okay, let's bet that I will like crush the game. So, but I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna do my best to prove that we can get out of this. We can like without treats and anything. We can like slowly break through this. Okay. Okay. I think that calling sevens without knowing anything it's so hard because we don't know what like what he will double barrel and stuff like that. Okay, with that sevens, I mean we don't know what he will double barrel. So what he's like repping now? king X here, or probably king X plus here. But that bet on the turn is telling us like an ace X. And now he's like betting this small. I'm gonna call here. Okay, he got the queens there, so he bet the turn here with the queens. It's so strange for me because when I'm thinking like what he's double barreling here, and he bet the smaller like he wants to bet like I don't know ace queen type of the hand, and on the river he's betting again, and I think that he's like betting king king X plus here, and he's using like this half of the pot size. Hmm. Really strange. Okay. Okay. You didn't even look at the Skype. I told you on Skype that we arrange the details if you want. That I won't back out now. I had a little bad session and delay was off, and now I won't back down. So mm. So you didn't even saw that, and you were like really nice from you, Komarac. I must say, thank you. That's giving me even more motivation to be good, to be really good, and I try my best. I also like I was reviewing hands, and again we are facing a four bet. I mean, it's so obvious that they're like four betting really a lot because now we called with aces and they check folded the turn. Okay, I think that's my impression. They are just four betting really a lot. And look at this. Okay, fold. This guy four bet us the last time, and he folded, check folded the turn. We called with the aces. Okay, okay, bet here like this, or bet here. We are pretty high. We are pretty high in the range now, I think. His or betting range can be like straights plus probably. He can have in 7-8. He can have queen 10, and we don't know. Like, let's see. Maybe if we have stats. Okay, we don't have anything. He can turn the ace queen into bluff. I think it's it's probably the only bluff that he can have, like ace queen here. I'm gonna call ace king here. Okay, he bluffed with eights. We're gonna make a note here. I mean, we are pretty high in the range, so uh, when we check behind here, so we won't have many better hands than this. And he did turn the hand into bluff. He turned the eights into bluff here, which I think is okay. And he will have like ace queen, so our ace king, I think it's a okay call. And okay, folding here. But I guess that that it's interesting for people to see like when the things are going really bad, and I think that players are what they are when they are in tough spots and when things are going bad. I think so. We will see from what I am made of. So okay, 4x here. Check raise, then stopped. Okay. Think the small size has the most sense in this spot. We are betting basically for protection and to chance to give him to do something stupid. Beastaholic, hello. What are you trying to do? I mean, progress. What's the progress here? There is no progress. Just opposite of progress. So how do you say regress? If you say like a command as a regress, it will show you my graph and everything. So try the regress. Okay. You saw that I was like calling a lot of four bets with aces, with queens, with jacks. I didn't five bet much, but I think we can start shoving like good hands, like suited aces, like suited aces, or hands like maybe king queen. But it's hard. I mean, they yesterday like and day before they just four betting really really a lot, and we don't have samples, so maybe we can like call wider also. A call with our also value hands like queens, like aces and stuff like that. Maybe that is okay. This is not good. For example, we now don't know his range, but think it's call. Basically, we are losing against threes and king queen, and we are blocking king queen. So let's see what he had, and he had pocket queens here. Okay, so he called here cutoff versus MP with queens. Okay, queen five call here. I also think that we need to start also five betting. So if I had like a hand that is okay bluff, I will just shove because it's not like so okay. Because it's not like normal that we face that much of the four bet, and we are not like three betting that much at the first place. Against one third, I'm gonna raise here. I'll probably raise 9x here against one third, so it's okay. King 2 is fold. We don't know. Calling range here. Okay, we're gonna call until we know. Okay, calling here. It looks like a ace queen here from this player. Okay. And again we face double barrel and I immediately fall. So if he had ace king, he would like at least think about something. So basically, it we were here against pure bluff, I think. And again here when he's like checking the river, I think that we can go really small, and that this was mistake. I think we should go small because when he's like checking here, he's not checking like an ace. He's gonna just bet them because we also have hands like eights, nines, tens that we're not gonna bet the. We have ace queen also that we're not gonna bet the river. So I feel that we need to bet like small here. Okay. And I want to talk about yesterday because uh, I played like 7 hours with the delay of 2 minutes, and you started writing me to the chat that people can see my hands. I didn't even thought that that will happen because I mean it was always against like 20 viewers, and most of them, I mean probably all of them didn't play it at stars at all, and I just wanted to interact better with them, so that's why I put the 2 hours. And on the Skype, I just got like many messages that hey man, we can see your cards. Go to the delay, and I didn't do it because I didn't uh, and I didn't see that this player has like so not so much. Okay. And people were trying to tell me that they can see my cards, so I just didn't think about it, and on the Skype I didn't. I'm gonna stack off here against these positions. I just didn't think about it, and when people starting to calling me and telling me that, okay, we'll draw, okay, and after that I was like seeing that that I should thought about it, and I should like have a Skype on. But yesterday the stream people were like telling us that I increased delay, so and there were like spots where I was like in the weird spot again, like shoving in the spots where I'm over betting and wrapping nuts. Okay, so and this is like awful. I'm gonna wrap the king here. Okay, and people were telling me later that they can see my hands, and people who were like on the chat, and some of them were having the same nickname as on the Poker Stars, like that ref guy and uh, like Warrior or something. He had nickname like Warrior or something. He also told me that. So, and he was like playing in the Poker Stars also. I saw him at the table. So, and after that, I've changed delay to 3 minutes and again to 4 minutes. So I don't know, but it won't happen again because I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna delay it now 4 minutes. So that's for sure. 4 or 5 minutes. No, no, 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. I meant. 3 minutes is also not so much. I think on the river, if he bet, we need to call. From what hand is played, I don't think we can fall like this high in the range. So and I'm sure Komar, it's about the hand that we had that we played deep, and the guy five bet. I really timed there on the turn, and I timed really much on the river, so he definitely could see my hand there. There's no doubt about that. This guy seems also it seems tight, opening only 8%. Okay. I think it's really good turn for us. So this feel like a protection bet. I like hands like eights and tens. It feels like this. He doesn't have many six X's here. He's opening 8%, so it feels like like. But on this size, I don't think we can fold. Like tens or eights, stuff like that. And even he had deuces here. Okay. It seems like this is not not correct starts. He's opening way more and calling way more three bets. So if we knew that, we would like play hand differently. Okay, we would play hand differently. Then if his range is like wider, we can like see bet there, but not in this spot, I think. And on the turn, I think it's obvious that he's like betting that, but we are getting really good odds. So okay, we're gonna shove here if we were four bet here. Okay, he called. I think I'm following the river here because uh, hand that he could possibly float is like something king jack of spade type of the hand, and that's probably like it. Or ace jack with the ace of diamond, which can be like also check raised sometimes, not call. I think this is not a call here. Even he's like not betting jack x here, so he's probably betting king queen plus here in this spot. Maybe even ace queen plus. But I don't see many bluffs. I don't know if he's changing, like, is he like ever betting poker pair? Like fours, fives into the bluff here. So if we have like information, we can like then call here. Because our hand is also like, he's not the greatest and the jack is here, so we'll have definitely better hands to call, but I'm just thinking we don't know anything, so first three bet here. First three bet. Okay, ace queen is a float. I think we'll have weaker floats like king jack type, queen jack with the backdoors. So I won't bluff here. ace queen. Even this is really good turn for us. We're gonna bluff weaker stuff like also hands with equity like 7, 8, 8, 9 type of hands. We're gonna probably continue then like 8, 9. Okay, I'm folding here. Folding here. So if we play like 3, 4 days, maybe we can get like 200 hands on people. That would be at least good start to see their like general strategy about like three betting, calling preflop ranges, calling three bet ranges and stuff like that. No, this is also really weird. What is he like rapping? Deuces. He's like rapping deuces and ace two, and that's it. Okay. And we're gonna take a note here that he check raised the ace queen deuce and check folded the turn. So with what he's like check raising. But you need to also take consideration Kumarat's pre-flop, flop, turn. I think 2 minutes are definitely. I mean, I'm just telling you what people told me, and I had a lot of Skype messages also. So and people told here on chat that they're seeing my hands. Like 4 or 5 people here told me that. So I mean, I'm not trying to do make any excuses. It's not important. I stay. We go through the hands yesterday, and we like 20 BB plus hand, 25 BB plus hands. We're going through all of them. So it's not like I'm asking for excuses or something, but I'm just definitely not gonna put any more like 2 minutes. Even I think it's much better to have like 2 minutes because you can interact with people, but I'm not gonna do it anymore because I'm gonna put like everybody else is putting. I'm gonna put the 4 or 5 minutes mark. So and also on the biggest hands that didn't have like any, and the heads that we discussed didn't have like I think my mistakes or my mistakes. I don't think they have anything to do with that. But some smaller hands, I think definitely could have been that they saw the hands because it was like couple of weird spots and also like weird check behinds on river with the queens on the three bet pot big blind versus small blind where he like check behind on the river with the over pair on like 5 5 5 5 8. Okay. We're blocking here ace queen, which is nice. But we just don't know anything here. If he's gonna bet like every ace here. Okay. Check raise it here. I think we just need to shove here. Okay. I think we can shove like every set in this spot, so I think this is okay bluff. Okay. betting big here because we are not betting queen x, we are betting like two pair plus, I guess, and bluffs. And we have like 7-8 here. We got 10 jack. King jack also, I think it's a nice bet. Timing out to see what. Okay, he folded. Okay, let's see the jacks. Okay, let's go. Just to see with nines. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Just to see with Fujira. Okay, he's okay. This is like a smaller size. Okay. I think it's really hard to fold here without knowing anything. But 4-bet bluff with jacks, called 4-bet bluff with jacks, I don't see it happening. And he used it like smaller. I agree, Komarets, and I also I don't I don't know like many experienced streamers. I'm doing this like I just started to doing this before 2 weeks, so I don't know anybody. But I think we will eventually get there. So it's only a beginning here. So that's the reason I'm gonna get more experience also, and okay, and also like pretty hard to play now when we don't know like in position. He didn't make one orbit size. And I think that this is close. I'm gonna fold and call. I'm gonna. It's probably better ace 10, better than ace 10 and ace jack. So I'm gonna call ace 7. Let's see what he had. He had 9 10 without anything. I'm gonna just write these notes. Even it has sense. He's like trying to fold the really good ace X's, ace 10 and ace 9. But I think ace 7 is too strong to fold, so. We don't know anything here. Okay. On 30 hands, but okay. I don't know with like that jacks when he was like he squeezed with the smaller size and then shoved on our call for bet. And I just don't think I can fold like jacks there. It was like small blind versus the button, and we were just like, but I know that he doesn't have a sample on us. But I also feel like he would probably kings and queens would be like a bigger size preflop, I think. Okay, like this. Okay, again call of the trivet. We're not gonna do anything here. And this stuff keeps happening like 20 times per session. Calling tribets, call, calling call four bets. Is that okay? We're gonna bet like this. Is he having like tens here or jack type of the hands? Wow, he's like wrapping here now. I don't know, eights. Okay, he's wrapping like eights here, and he can turn like tens and jacks into bluff here. Okay, I'm gonna call here. Okay, just remember a nickname here. Pays quarters. It just doesn't have any sense on. I mean, he's like wrapping eights here, and he used such a big size. I mean, he can do that with eights without problems, but that's basically that he's wrapping. Pays quarters, something like that. Okay, falling here, also here. So people call the three bets with king with 6-7 off, and that is this guy. And I wanted to say that Murta told me and he's like a more experienced streamer. He's streaming, so he told me that I need to put more delay even when I play on iPoker. He told me that at least put it 4 minutes, and on iPoker I had 2 minutes because I wanted to. I mean, in iPoker there is not such time bank and stuff like that, so I wanted to interact better. And he told me that I shouldn't do it. That I need to put the it at least on 4 minutes. So I think he was right, and I think that also before doing something like this, I think we should always ask for the more experienced people, and I didn't do it. I'm gonna bet here. I think he will float it. Okay, 6-7 got there. I'm gonna check here. Okay. Did he get the full house on the turn? Okay, he did it on the turn. I think that fishes will probably call a lot of flush draws and straight draws and stuff like a7. He can also have 6-7 off here and a lot of flush draws. So give upping is okay. I also feel much better when playing two tables, I must admit. Two tables and one MTT would be perfect for me, so if you're for that, I will be much more happier. Three tables are just, I'm not just so used to it. If I have probably stats, I don't see that it will be better because I would watch the stats more. So I think two tables at least few days more than switch it to three. Yesterday three tabling was really hard. I really just and then when you ask something I just can't answer. So, and I mean we don't need to finish challenge in 2 weeks. We can do it like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So it's not important. We are not on any of the time limit that we need to do it, so I think it's okay. I started to clicking but it's not reacting. Okay, step once step one's bad turn, step one's bad turn, bad river. Okay, thank you Note Caddy. I think it's just the spot when people rap really little. Let's go for shove. I told you that we need to keep shoving more. We need to keep shoving more. I just feel like they're just really aggressive when before the flop and really not aggressive against when post flop. So it seems like that is happening here. They are just really aggressive pre-flop, doing like all the crazy stuff, and that's because they know I don't have a reads, and they are just trying to take advantage of that. So that's the only reason why they are doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go for the 1/3. I think it's a really bad size here. Okay, I'm gonna call it. It would be also nice to know, for example, what is he doing with nines here, tens here, or stuff like that. He's probably checking them. Okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. He seems to opening cutoff a lot. Let's see if we have any hand that he opened. King, Jack, Ace, Queen. But it's also really good hands. Also, I think we should increase the size here. I think this was a mistake. I think that was mistake. And this guy seems to fold a lot on c-bets. He got there on the river with 7-9. He's like donking the turn here, which is also strange moves. I don't know. And on that turn, it doesn't seem like he will have a lot of bluffs. But we don't have anything, so it's okay. Okay. Nothing can go easy. On the river, I'm calling, of course. Let's see what he had. Did he had like a worse pair? No, he had ace 5. Okay. I just have a really good feeling that we are just getting a lot of 4-bet bluffed because I called like 3-4 times. I've called with aces, and we or it was like check fold the flop, or it was check fold the turn, or bet and fold river when we had ace king. It was like king deuce deuce, 3 on the turn, and he bet the flop and bet the turn and check fold the river. So and the river was queen, and if he had like hand like ace queen, he would probably think on the river, but he was instantly falling. So that's telling me that he probably didn't have anything. So hand without equity, double barreling. Okay. It seems like there is a little lag. I don't know why. Also now we don't have a. Okay. He's basically wrapping a flush here when he bets like this. Okay, really, really easy fold. We have the ace there. I think it's a clear call on the turn and fold on the river. I just want to remember the nickname of the player that had a overbet on the turn in this spot. Overbet on the river. Tillerman. Because he probably, when he's using this normal size, he's weaker. And I think against normal size we can like shove here. Against normal size we can shove as a bluff here. And it would be really successful because he's having overbet range in this spot. So it's okay. Much easier to play 2 tables. At least that is good. He didn't open once against us, so this is usual trivet for me. I think I'm gonna raise here. I think it's okay hand to do it. I'm definitely betting here. When he's smaller size, he's gonna bet everything. He's gonna probably call ace highs here. Okay, I'm gonna fall now. We don't know how he plays, but definitely I think we can raise that hand sometimes. Okay, 21%. This guy seems also tight. Again,